Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. McCollum hauled in by Curry.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Here's Claxton. Valanciunas covering, and the shot goes down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Richardson. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Now here's Richardson. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. And the three-pointer goes. McCollum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Claxton. Now Finney-Smith. Over McCollum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans. First free throw is good.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Dinwiddie. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hernangomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Ingram. Temple's checked in for Richardson. And Lewis is subbed in for McCollum. Here's Temple. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Murphy. Again, the Pelicans good for 2. All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
On the wing, Curry. Screen by Claxton. Curry, he's open. And that one's long.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Temple. He's covered by Curry. And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact. But he'll shoot 2 at the line instead. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The first free throw is good.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
And so he makes both from the line. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Here's Watanabe. Pass to Sumner. Now here's Curry. Back to Sumner. They set the pick. Here's Watanabe. The three is up. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3. Watanabe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. The Pelicans have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Temple. He's covered by Curry. Hernangomez gets the bucket.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Sumner. Pass to Curry from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Temple. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Here's Thomas. Back to Sumner. Clock at 4. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to Lewis. Here's Murphy. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Sumner. Here's Thomas. Puts one up from 19. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lewis. And here's Hernangomez. He's covered by Curry. Hernangomez gets the bucket. Hernangomez has got 4 points this quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Sumner. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Friday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Eric Bledsoe and the Utah Jazz.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for Lewis. He's off on the second. And this preseason, the Warriors and the Wizards faced off in Japan. Nice to have the NBA continue that international outreach.
And it was something that was put on hold during the pandemic. It's nice to have things getting back to normal because the NBA, all they want to do is continue growing the game.
Here's Sumner to the inside. Here's Temple. Pass to Hernangomez. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
The first one falls. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Temple. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Here's Sumner to end the drought. No good at the rim.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Marshall. Rebounded by Johnson.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Sumner. Here's Watanabe. Launches a 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Nance. Outside Jones. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the board. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney-Smith comes in for Watanabe. And it's Curry in for Sumner.
Curry.
Pass to Jones. To the right side. Nance outside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans no good. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. There's a screen. Now here's Curry. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Pelicans pull it in. Hernangomez has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Now here's Mills. Inside. Here's Curry. And he gets it to go.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Mills. Curry against Jones. Pass to Hernangomez. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Curry. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
A shot by Johnson, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Hernangomez sets a screen. Here's Alvarado from 11 feet away. Pass to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Nance. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Marshall. The three. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Mills, the pass to Johnson. Curry with it. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Knocks down the step back Jay.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Alvarado. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.